All right. What is today's date?
The 21st
Of,
May.
all right, May 21st, 2025. This is the first pay-to-play day for the Fun in the Gulf guys. And this is the way they're getting it down the ramp. It's a rather steep ramp today, too. This is one of the boats. They're calling this one Sunset because of the multicolors, like a sunset. And we have three other boats already in the water. You guys have been here already. Nice launch, look at that. Just so easy.
We better have more than 3 boats out there.
2 over there.
There's 2 more over there. Oh, okay, we got a black and yellow Stinger. We got a blue one.
Sand and sky.
Oh, and then the red, white, blue. Then we got black Beauty. Over here we have yellow and green, the tan center. Another one with black bows. This is the Expandacraft fleet of the rental boats. Oh, here he comes. Gonna put one in the water, along the dock. Look at it scoot. We got 30-pound test, a 30-pound thrust motors, I think, yeah. Well, anyway, they're really maneuverable. As you can see, it'll just turn on a dime. And you throw me that rope, I'll hold you. All right, where do you want it tied to? Or just hold on? Okay. Sorry for all the shakiness here, folks, but this is kind of an impromptu video. Yeah, there you go. And we're going to have another video. If you will subscribe and hit that notification bell, you're going to see these boats in action with the people on them. Oh, it looks like we got radios and all of the boats. So everyone has a marine radio or a walkie-talkie. Maybe it's a marine radio. And the chairs are kind of off-center from one another. 1 for balance and 2 for leg length, because you can face one another. They're swivel seats, obviously. You can face one another and have a conversation, or you can swing around and take photographs. This is a really good platform for video and photography, because you can just flip, turn around, get that picture, instead of being in a kayak where you have to take the paddle, drop your camera, move yourself to a position to take a picture, and then pick your camera up and try it again. Well, of course, by then your bird is already flown away, or whatever your subject was. All right, I'm gonna go look at the trailer operation. All right, here we go. Now, in this configuration, we got boats fairly well all put together in a box trailer rather than an open trailer. And then we've got deckings, which come in sections, and all your gadgets and things along the walls. And here comes Trent with yet another set. Looks like they got a couple of these together. Yeah, so you're not talking about a huge amount of weight. Remember, the Expandacraft parts,
250 pounds.
that's complete total everything, battery and motor, is 250 pounds?
Yep.
So that's completely rigged boat. So what he's lifting is just the hull parts with the cross tube on it. Obviously not 250 pounds or 200 something. So what they do is they take one of the 4-foot, 3-foot deck planks, and to make it manageable for one person to handle, they put a 3-footer on, and then they follow it with a 4-footer. And you can see here, it's got the little bunks. Yeah, the little bunks keep it down, and of course the straps hold it in place. So you can see with a team, you can really put a boat together in just a couple of minutes.
6 minutes.
6 minutes, they said. Hot dog. How about that? So 6 minutes, you can go from the trailer to the water. So if you have your rental operation, yes, it is physical work. And if you're going to do it in Florida in the summer, it's hot physical work. But what a way to make a living, huh? More to come. All right, we got somebody running around here with a clipboard who's making sure that everything is everything. Because every boat needs to make sure that they have, to be legal, you know, the little floaty and the life vests and everything. Now, you don't actually have to have these orange life vests to be legal. You can have some of those kinds that the people wear, like suspenders, the type 5s, but they must be worn. They don't count if they're just sitting there. To be counted, you have to have a type A, or is it type 1?
They actually only have to be worn if you're under 6 years old.
If it's a type 5, you have to wear them. If it's type 5, you have to wear. That's the kind that look like suspenders that blow up.
I know.
Yeah, so anyway, check your state regulations, but there's also federal regulations on life jackets. That's a minor issue here. So you can see this group of 3, I just got here. They're already about ready already. And they've got 3 more boats inside. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, they got 3 more sets of hulls ready to go. They're doing a little check on the electrics. Oh, one of the things that really helped, by the way, was this little fin right here to keep the boat going straight. Otherwise, you're only going to steer with thrust, and your renters have not a clue how to steer a boat with thrust only. So that really helps to make the boat steer properly. Even when you come off of the throttle, you can use that rudder. Now they've chosen to go with these types of chairs with the cushion on them, which are really comfortable. They sit up a little bit, but you can put any kind of swivel chair that you like. There are the mesh kind, which are a little cooler and slightly lighter as well. Well, actually more than slightly.
I'm sorry, I didn't put it up again.
But they don't sit up as
I
high.
didn't put it up again, I'm sorry.
So a little bit more coming. And let's talk about registration. Yes, this is a Florida registration. It doesn't matter what size boat, what weight boat, what horsepower, whether it's electric, gasoline, or fart powered. If you put a motor on it in Florida, it must have a registration. Check your state's regulations. So don't ask me about what the regulations are in your state. You go find out yourself. So here you might be able to see what kind of ramp we got here. This is in Florida, which it's rather unusual to have a ramp this steep in Florida. Normally, they're so shallow that you can barely get your boat off of the trailer. Here is a whole different thing. All right, he didn't let it get deep enough into the water, so they might have to bring it back out again. Dad's giving them the education on that. Yeah, you got to let the trailer get deep enough in the water. I think they're going to end up getting some solid wheels to keep the trailer from floating. I've had an issue about that. So solid wheels that don't float would probably be a better idea for a launchable trailer. Again, this is just their first time doing this today with paying customers. We've had some testing done, but today is the first day of business for this Expandacraft rental business called Fun on the Gulf in Panacea, Florida. Today we are on the Sop Choppy River, and again, if you subscribe, you'll see another video of people on the boats going up and down the river.